Because before this we have done what? We have done Indian Contract Act, then we have done Indian Partnership Act, we have done SOGA Act. Okay, so today we are going to start the Company Act 2013. Okay, so in the Company Act 2013 we have already know that in the Company Act we have to focus on the definition of the company, features of the company, then kinds of company, what is the role of directors, prospectors, etc. So there are there are so many things that we have to study in the Company Act, right? So now let's start with the session. So first of all, in August we are doing module wise question, right? In September I will teach you definitions of each act. Then in October I will teach you the module wise summary and the question, and in November we will do the marathon. So this will be our total planning strategy. Okay, now let's start. Number one question on the screen is that the doctrine of indoor management is an dash to the doctrine of constructive notice. What is exact answer? So whether the doctrine of indoor management is the exception, it is the extension, alternative, and none of the above. And what is doctrine? Doctrine is basically the principle. What is doctrine? Doctrine is basically the principle, right? So here, indoor management is basically, suppose whatever the change that is the company is doing in the article of association and the memorandum of association, so it is the duty of the company. Okay, it is the duty of the company to tell to the outsider if he just want to invest or if he want to do business with the company. So indoor management in which the company is liable if the company will not broadcast to the third party. And in constructive notice class, what is this? In the constructive notice, the company is not liable. Why? Because in the constructive notice doctrine it is said that suppose if the company have given the memorandum and article of association to the third party, so it is the duty of the third party. It is the duty of the third party to just read all the terms and clauses of the memorandum and article of association. So that's why for this one both doctrine are opposite to each other. So that's why this one, the right answer is exception. So A will be the right answer. What is the right answer? A will be the right answer here, that is exception. Okay, so in your syllabus there are three doctrines. The first one is ultra-virus, second is indoor management, and the third is class, this is your constructive notice. So three doctrines you have to study in this chapter. Okay, so this company law is very important from the examination point of view also. Okay, because it contains so many concepts. So the act which contains so many concepts, we have to focus on this one. Okay, so now this is the right answer. Next one. Next question is, a company can change its name as its own discretion by passing the C. As we know that if any company is there, so the company have 6 clauses in the memorandum of association, right? So what are the 6 clauses? First is name clause, right? Capital clause, name, capital, registration clause, then liability clause, name, capital, registration, liability clause, and association clause, and one is left, object clause, and the next one is class object clause. So these are the 6 content of the memorandum of association, right? So the company can change the name own discretion. Discretion means a self decision. So that is done by ordinary. Ordinary means suppose the hundreds member are there, so 50% say yes, Special means at least 2 by 3rd member have to verify it. Board of resolution, that is the board of director, and none of the above. So for second one, the right answer will be, the right answer for second one is says be the spatial resolution. For the second one, B will be the right answer. Okay, because see, in the Company Act, basically, if we just compare the Company Act to the other law, so company law, suppose in the future, if you people want to establish a company, so whether it is one person company, private company, public company, so it's totally depend upon you. Okay, now next question. Any change in the address of the register office? C class, if I just say to you company, its registration is compulsory. For the company class, its registration is very compulsory. Registration is compulsory. So C class, any change in the address of the register office must be communicated to the registrar within 15 days, 30 days, 1 month and 12 months. So what is the exact answer? Yes class, what will be the right answer here? Any change. So change must be informed to the registrar within the 30 days. So for the third one class, 30 days is the right answer. Okay, 30 days is the right answer. C class, if the company registration is compulsory, because see, the company have a separate legal existence and the member have a separate legal existence. Okay, that's cool. Next, the lending of funds, that is a ultra vires, the company has no rights. So what is ultra vires? If you know the ultra vires, so you have to know intra vires. See, ultra vires is basically, it means beyond the power, beyond the power, right? And intra vires means within the power, within the power. See, suppose Nikita ma'am is your legal mentor, right? Nikita ma'am is your legal mentor. If I'm teaching you the ABFM subject, it means it is out of my league. So if I teach you ABM subject, because that is not the, under my jurisdiction, so it means I'm go beyond. I have just done ultra vires thing. And intra vires, I'm your BRBL mentor and I will teach you the BRBL subject. So this is your fourth one. So for the fourth one, the right answer is the lending of funds, that is ultra vires, the company has no right under the company. So for the fourth one, A is the right answer. See, for the fourth one, A will be the right answer here. That's it. Okay, cool. Next. The next question is, if a new company get registered with a name which resemble the name of existing company, then it should apply to whom? It means class, the disputes of company. The disputes of company, could you tell me, that is, we can file to whom? NCLT, SEBI, ROC or none of the above? Tell me class. The disputes. The disputes of company. Tell me. A new company get registered with a name which resemble the name of existing company, then it should apply to whom? NCLT, that is a National Company Law Tribunal. SEBI is Security Exchange Board of India. ROC, Registrar of Office or none of the above. If I just tell you the one example, suppose the tribunal is there. Tribunal is there, okay, and the second one is your court. So what is the basic difference between the court and the tribunal? Could anyone tell me? Court is basically in which we have to follow so much rules and regulations, right? We have to pay the court fees and so much formalities we have to follow. But if I just tell you the example of tribunal, so in the tribunal, it is a quasi-court. So what is quasi-court? That we do not have to follow the rules and regulations just like the court. We do not have to follow the procedural law that the court followed. So in the tribunal, that is a quasi-court, basically we do not have to follow this. In the tribunal, it is not necessary that the judge will sit here. So that's why for the fifth one, the right answer will be NCLT. And always remember, in India, for a particular field, suppose if I say the example of environment, so for environment class, NGT is there, that is a National Green Tribunal. For the company, NCLT is there. For industrial dispute, industrial tribunal is there. So for particular field, we have just made a tribunal. That's it, okay? And C class, today is 8th of August. No, today is 9th of August, right? So if you want to crack this exam now, if you want to crack this exam, so you have to focus on what? YT session. In the YT session, I have already chalked out the plan. In August, we are doing module-wise question. In September, definitions of the act. In October, we will do summary and the questions. And the last one is your November, mini marathon and marathon we will do. Okay, that's it. So guys, for the fifth one, I think this is clear to all of you. Now the next one. Signature of memorandum and articles should be done by dash number of person in the case of public company. Yes, class, important one. Private company, minimum member, maximum. Public, minimum, maximum. So minimum in private is 2, maximum 200. I'm talking about the member class. Public, minimum 7, maximum is unlimited. See? So you have to learn this one. You have to learn this one, class. And we are talking about the members. Okay, we are talking about the members. If I say you the example of directors, so in the private company, minimum 1, maximum 15. In the public also, minimum, sorry. If I say you the example of directors, so in the private company, the minimum is 3, maximum is 15. Private minimum 2 class. Private minimum 2. Minimum 2, maximum 15. Public minimum 3, maximum 15. So this is your directors. That is minimum and maximum. See? So you have to learn. So class, you have to learn this one. So 6th question, the signature of memorandum of the public company. So for the public company, the minimum is 7. So A will be the right answer. A will be the right answer here. Okay guys, is that okay? Next. Okay, in this question it was asked about the private company. In this question it was asked about the private company. So whether it is 3, 4, 2 and none of the above. For the private company, tell me class. For the private company, the member should be the 2. So 7th one, C will be the right answer. See? C will be the right answer here. Okay? Now, next one. Next question is, in the MOA, there are 6 clauses that we have already learned, which can alter We can alter all classes. Okay, this is written here that we can alter the all classes except one clause. So tell me class, which of the following is the one clause in which we cannot amend? Object, name, association, none of the above. Tell me. Which of the following is the best one? Yes, class. Which of the following is the best one? Yes, class. See, we can class change the object of the company anytime, name, but association clause. What is association clause? It means the clause in which the first subscriber name is written. First subscriber name is written. Name is written. So that's why this cannot be changed. So C will be the right answer here. C will be the right answer here. Next, what is known as Charter of AOA? Both are important document. Important, and you can say the public document. Public document. Yes. What is known as the charter of the company? Charter, that's talk about the main content. So the main content, if I say you, so the right is memorandum of association. This is known as the charter of the company. It's also talk about the document within which the company have to do the work. Okay, next. What is ultra virus class? We have already done it. We have already done it. What is ultra virus? Ultra virus means beyond the power, within the power, both. Yes. Beyond the power, within the power, both, and none of the above. So for this one, ultra virus is beyond the power. So for the 10th one, A is the right answer. Okay, A is the right answer. Now, this is very important question. Man may come and man may go, but the company exists. This explains the characteristic of company. Tell me whether it is separate legal entity, perpetual succession, capacity to sue, or none of the above. Tell me, class. Which of the following is the best one? Man may come, man may go, but the company exists. As we know that the company and the member both have a separate legal existence. As we know that. So suppose if all the member gone, so the company will end. The answer is no. The company will go as it is. So that's why for the 11th one, the right answer is perpetual succession. B is the right answer. Okay, class, just done. Till now, we have just Act, Partnership Act. Today, we are going just Right to Information Act 5 and the IT Act. What exactly the right to information? Right to information is we have a right to ask the questions from the public, right? And what IT Act? IT Act is basically that's relate to IT Act, that's relate to the Information is, its full form is information technology. So, whenever the cyber crime happens, whenever the cyber crime happens, e-commerce, this IT, this is the basic crux of it. Okay, let's start with the number one question. What is the time limit at the info? The first option is last 15 days, 45 days, 60 days, or 30. What is the exact answer? What will be the exact answer for this question? What is the time limit to get the information under the RTI Act? This is very important examination. This unit. Actually, this unit is important. Okay, this unit is important. So, what is the exact answer? Whenever, suppose expert asks the, now within what days that authority have to give the information? So, for this one, the exact answer within 30 days. Okay, that's why for the first one, right answer. For the first question, D is the, okay, C class. If we just talk about the private entity, so if the private company is there, so for the private company now, we cannot ask the information. Why? Because private company, they basically do the business for themselves. But if we talk about the public authority, so just do the work in the public interest. That's why the RTI Act apply to the first one. The right answer is D. Okay. What is the time limit to get the information concerning the life and liberty, whether it is 48 hours, 24 hours, 5 days, or 10? What exactly this want to say that? Suppose X person is detained by police, right? So when this person is detained by police, so in that case, detained by police illegally. Detained by police illegally. So now tell me, suppose if the family of X person file the RTI against the police station or against the police. So within how many time, within how much time class the police have to give? Then how much time they have to give the, how much time they have to give? At least you have to, learn this time limit, because this is very important. So for this one class, the exact answer is 48. Within 48 hours, police have to give. Okay. Next question is, what is the fee for getting information RTI? Whether it is rupee 50, 100 or 10. Tell me class. What is the exact answer? Yes, class, what will be the right answer for this question? For this question, file the RTI online or next question. Indian citizen have the right to why? Judgment of Supreme. That's why. Implementation of international law by the Indian government. All state adopted agree to implementation the act or the law passed by parliament. What is the reason behind that the Indian citizen? There is a class difference between the Indian and the people. The people include the outside person, but citizen include the Indian. So, Indian citizen have right to information because of why? Because the judgment has been come of the Supreme Court and it is the apex court. Supreme Court is the highest court. That's why we have to follow implementation of international law by Indian government. Because of international law, we have to follow. The Indian citizen have to follow. Next, all states adopted agree to implement the act and the law passed by parliament. So, what is the exact answer? Tell me. Just apply the common sense. Apply the common sense, that is very, very much easy. Apply the common sense. Citizens have right to cause the law passed by RTI is basically right to information. RTI 2005. What is this? This is act, and we know that. We know the concept class that government have a legislature, legislature main work, legislature, parliament. Parliament main work is Lok Sabha plus Rajya plus assent of the president. Assent of president. So, when any act pass from these three personalities, then the bill will be converted into. So, this RTI act is passed by the parliament. So, that's why this. So, the fourth one, D is the right. For the fourth one class, D will be the right answer. I hope so. Done? Now, let's do the next. Next. How many types of public authority are there? Central public authority, state public authority, both and none of these. How many types of public authority? We know that we only get the information from the public authority. So, how many types of public authority are there? Central public authority, state public authority, both and types of public authority. Public authority, state level. Okay, that's why both comes under. Okay, next question is the long title of RTI seek to following quality. Punctuality. The long title of RTI seek to promote the full. Why we just want answer from the public authority? As we know that we people are living in a democratic. We the people, for the people, by the people, right? So if we people are selecting the person, because as you know that 2024 next year the election is, so in election we people do the vote right now. So just tell me, if we people are appointing the governments, our duty to ask that what what is the reason that you people have made this policy? What is the benefit of making this policy? It's right. It is our legal right class, right? So tell me, whether we want, by asking the question, whether we want transparency, punctuality, efficiency or reputation. So that is very simple. We want what? We want basically transparency. Sixth one, A is the right. Got it? Next. Tell me class, what is the component of IT? Whether it is legal recognition to digital signature, regulation of certification authority, digital certificate. Tell me class. What is the right answer? What is IT? What is the component of IT 2000? The component of IT, digital signature, yes. Certification authority, yes. Because all point puts under. That is a component. Got it? Seventh D. IT Act 2000 amended various sections. It means when IT Act come into, which act has? First one, second is act or all four acts are important. Tell me class. All four acts are important. Tell me, what is the right answer? See class. What is Indian penal? What are the IPC, that thing? Okay. And Reserve Bank of India Act, as you know that it's talk about the Reserve Bank of India, its power and duty. Next, Indian Evidence Act, which talk about which kind of evidence, we have to present before the. This is your. And Bankers Book Evidence Act is when the matter of is approach in what kind of bank have. So in your syllabus class, this act is in Bankers Book Evidence Act and Reserve Bank of. This is important. This is important. Okay. So when the ITA come into picture, the right answer, all the four act has been changed. So that's why D. What is the maximum penalty? Penalty means. So what is the maximum penalty for damage to unauthorized access data, infecting virus, denial of, etc. as per 50 lakh, 1 crore, 5 crore? Tell me class. lakh, 1 crore, 5 crore. Which of the following? This thing you have to learn. This thing, class, you have to learn. Right answer. Okay. Or order passed by challenge before IT Act, the first file the after that to whom we just file the High Court, Cyber Appellant, Adjudicating Officer or Supreme. Tell me, class. So for the 10th one, the right answer Cyber Act. And in IT Act, okay, according to Section 70 IT Act, dash shall investigate any offence. Police Commissioner, this officer not below the rank of inspector or deputy superintendent of. What is the right answer? What is the right answer? So for the 11th one, right answer, police officer not below rank of. Okay, guys, so if you're in this, not forget. So in this case, as you can easily see, we have to deal with the sale of immovable property. Okay, then we have to deal with the sale, then lease of immovable property, then what is mortgage, and what is actionable claim. So there are four concepts that we have to deal in the transfer of property act. So one by one we will do the question and just try to see all the session very carefully. Okay, now let's do the first question. First question on the screen is that can a minor, what is written in this question, that can a minor become the transferor of immovable property in the TP Act? The question is very simple, only you have to apply the common sense. That can a minor become the transferor of the immovable property? So first of all you have to think about that whether the minor is competent to contract or not. After this you have to apply this one mind. Yes, class. As we know that according to the Indian Contract Act, okay, the minor cannot enter into the contract, right? In the case of Mohari Bibi versus Dharmodas Ghosh case, which is the landmark case, okay, the Mohari Bibi versus Dharmodas Ghosh case is the landmark case in which it is said that any contract, any agreement which is done by the minor is totally void ab initio. So this is the basic concept regarding this question, okay. So in the first question, you have to tell me that can a minor become the transferor of immovable property of this one? Can become the transferor? The answer is basically no, because the question is very simple. If the question is asking in a very simple way, so you have to give the answer in a simple way. So the can become the transferor of immovable property? The answer will be absolutely no. Okay, so for the first one, B will be the right answer. Got it? Now, the next one. Which of the following mortgage that can be made without writing? Whether it is equitable mortgage, English mortgage, simple mortgage, and usufructuary mortgage. That is made without writing. And as we know that in the different types of mortgage, that is simple mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale, equitable mortgage, etc., we need a registration,
because if any property is above 100 rupees, now we need a registration. So tell me class, in which type of mortgage we do not need it in a writing way? Equitable, English, simple mortgage, or usufructuary mortgage? See, if I just tell you the basic concept of each types of mortgage now. So in the equitable mortgage, this is called mortgage by conditional sale. English mortgage, equitable mortgage is mortgage by deposit of title deed. In this mortgage, there are, the specified area. Okay, the specified areas are there. So that's why, and the state government can also notify that area. Equitable mortgage, no need of registration. English mortgage, certain date is there. Simple mortgage, basically, we can say without delivery of the possession of property, the contract is going on. The mortgagor is personally liable. And usufructuary mortgage, with the rent, if the mortgagor is not able to pay the money, so the mortgagee have right to use and take the rent of the property till the full payment is not done. So this is basic about this one, second one. Okay, so class, without writing, the answer will be A. So for the second one, the right answer will be A is the right answer. Okay, for the second one, A will be the right answer here. Got it? Next. Where the principal money, what is written here? Where the principal money secured is 100 rupees and upward, a mortgage other than the mortgage by deposit of title deed can be effected only by registered instrument signed by the mortgagor, attested by two witnesses, and all of the above. So which of the following for the third one is the right answer? Tell me class. The mortgage that is other than the mortgage by deposit of title deed, it can be effected only by what? So in the third question class, where the principal money is secured 100 rupees this, and in this type of mortgage other than mortgage by deposit of title deed, this is the statement, right? In this one, no registration is required. Otherwise, in all types of mortgage, registered instrument signed by mortgagor, attested by two witnesses, D is the right answer. So for the third one, D will be the right answer here. Okay, so I hope so you people understand the question. Okay, that's good. Next, under TPA, which of the following mortgage with a value of rupees 100 or above is not compulsory? Not compulsory registrable. English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deed, simple mortgage, and the mortgage by conditional sale. Which of the following is the right answer for this question? Yes, class. Under TPA, of the which of the following mortgage with a value 100 rupees or above is not compulsory registrable? Tell me, class. So for the fourth one, the right answer will be B is the right answer. That is the mortgage by deposit of the title deed. So fourth one, B will be the right answer here. Okay. Always remember the types of mortgage concept is now very much important. If you see, simple mortgage, conditional sale, usufructuary mortgage, anomalous mortgage, okay, and English mortgage and equitable mortgage. So these are the 6 kinds of mortgage that is mentioned in the TP Act. Got it? Next. You have to tell me that which of the following properties can be transferred under the TP Act. salary of public officer, right to sue, both A and B, neither A and B. Just apply the common sense, class. Which of the following property can be transferred? Yes, class. See, such salary of public officer. Suppose if a public officer is there, if we want that, suppose X is the public officer. Now we want the salary of this person should be transferred to the Y person. Can it be happen? The answer is no. Right to sue. Suppose X person have a right to sue on Y. Can this right to sue X can transfer to the C person? Then no. So in that case, both A and B will be the right answer. The property that can be that can be transferred, neither A nor B. So class, for the fifth one, the right answer will be neither A nor B. D will be the right answer here. Got it? Next. Okay. So now class, you have to tell me the exact, this one, the true and false. This is the true and false that you have to give me the exact answer. Now, first point that is written here, that the TP Act is basically contain the provision relating to the transfer of movable property and goods. First question is very simple, that TP Act whether deal with the movable property and goods. Say yes or no. As we know that SOGA Act deal with the movable property, right? And TP Act deal with the immovable property. So here in this question A1, this is the false statement. A, that is a false statement. Got it? And before I'm giving the answer, you have to give me the answer. Okay? Now, mortgage. Now this is the definition of mortgage, that it is the transfer of interest in a specific immovable property to secure the payment of money given by the way of loan. Tell me the right answer of B. This is the definition of mortgage. So whether the definition is correct or not, that mortgage can we just give the property. Yes, class. Mortgage, the immovable property, that we cannot change the place of immovable property. So that's why for the B1, the right answer will be, this is the true statement, because this is the exact definition. The mortgage is the transfer of an interest in the specific immovable property to secure the payment. Okay, now the next one is class about the simple mortgage. Next thing, mortgage by conditional sale. Simple mortgage that is written here, you have to tell me that the mortgager does not deliver possession of mortgage property to the mortgagee. In simple mortgage, the mortgager does not deliver the possession of mortgage property to the mortgagee. Tell me the right answer. In a simple mortgage, the mortgager does not deliver the possession of mortgage property to the mortgagee. This is absolutely true statement. If you know the concept of this question now, then you will get to know the answer. So this is absolutely the true answer. Okay, now the last one, not last one, but this one. In the mortgage by conditional sale, what is written here? That the default of payment of the mortgage money on a certain date, the sale become absolute. Tell me the right answer. In the conditional sale, what is a condition? The condition is that if the mortgager is not able to pay the money now, so the mortgage deed will be automatically converted into the sale deed. So this can be happen or not. Tell me, D1. So for this one, the exact answer is, that is, this is the true statement. This is the true statement of this question, okay? Because conditional sale, everything is written in a document. That is a mortgage deed, right? Good. Now, next question is, in a usufructuary mortgage. What is? In a usufructuary mortgage, the mortgager delivered the possession of mortgage property to the mortgagee. Tell me. In the usufructuary mortgage, the mortgager delivered the possession of mortgage property to the mortgagee. Because see, in the usufructuary mortgage, as we know that if the mortgager is not able to pay the money now, so in that case, what the mortgagee will do? Mortgagee will take the rent of the property and profit of the property till the full payment is not done. So in the E example, that is absolutely true. This is absolutely true statement. Okay, next. In English mortgage, the property is transferred absolutely by mortgager to mortgagee with a condition for retransfer if the payment is done fully. Tell me, class. For the F1, what will be the right answer? So in the F1 English mortgage, this is absolutely the true statement. This is absolutely the true statement. Okay, now G. In a mortgage by deposit of title deed, the property given by mortgage has to be situated in the notified town. That is a true statement. Tell me, class. In the mortgage by deposit of title deed, which is also known as the equitable mortgage, this is also known as the equitable mortgage. So the property given as mortgage has to be situated in the notified area, because we know that in this type of mortgage there are certain places, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, and the state government notified. So in the G, that is totally incomplete. So that's why the statement, the right answer will be false. This is the false statement. Got it? Now, next question. A lease from year to year or for any term exceeding 1 year can be made by transfer of possession. A lease from year to year or for any term exceeding 1 year can be made by transfer of possession. That is exceeding 1 year. If it is exceeding 1 year, so this cannot be done by only the transfer. We need a registration. So that's why this is totally a false statement. This is totally a false statement. Okay. And the last question, as you can easily see, that the debtor has to be given a notice of transfer of actionable claim. Again, I am repeating, the debtor has to be given a notice of transfer of actionable claim. What is the right answer?